What was McCarthyism, the second Red Scare? Number 9. The search for spies. One of the main goals of McCarthyism was to find and eliminate Soviet spies within the US government. This led to intense investigations, surveillance, and interrogations of government employees and citizens. While there were indeed Soviet spies working in the US, the fear and paranoia of McCarthyism often led to innocent people being wrongly accused and punished. Number 8. Blacklisting and Fear. The fear of being labeled a communist or communist sympathizer led many people to cooperate with McCarthy and the government, even if they knew the accusations were false. Those who refused to cooperate often faced repercussions, such as losing their jobs, being blacklisted, or even being jailed. This atmosphere of fear and suspicion affected every aspect of society and had a chilling effect on freedom of speech and expression. Number 7. The Hollywood 10. Hollywood was not immune to the fear and paranoia of McCarthyism. In the entertainment industry, many actors, writers, and directors were accused of being communists or communist sympathizers and were blacklisted. This meant they were unable to find work and their careers were effectively over. The Hollywood 10 were a group of filmmakers who were jailed for refusing to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee, HUAC. Number 6. The rise of Senator McCarthy. Joseph McCarthy's rise to power started with a speech in 1950 where he claimed to have a list of 205 communists working in the U.S. government. This sensational claim caught the attention of the public and the media, propelling McCarthy into the national spotlight. He used this attention to fuel his crusade against communism, gaining more power and influence along the way. Number 5. McCarthy's tactics. McCarthy's tactics were often ruthless and unethical. He would make sweeping accusations without evidence, use intimidation and fear to silence his opponents, and manipulate the media to spread his claims. He also employed guilt by association, accusing people of being communist sympathizers simply because they may have attended a meeting or event with someone who may have had communist ties. Number 4. Hearings, accusations, and investigations. Senator McCarthy became infamous for his accusations of communist infiltration in the U.S. government. He and his allies used congressional hearings to publicly interrogate and harass suspected communists and their alleged sympathizers. These hearings often ruined the careers and reputations of those who were accused, even if there was no evidence to support the claims. Number 3. The Red Menace. During the Second Red Scare, communism was viewed as a major threat to the United States. The Soviet Union, the leader of the communist world, was seen as a powerful and dangerous enemy. This fear of communism drove many government officials and citizens to take extreme measures to protect the country, even if it meant infringing on the rights of others. Number 2. The loyalty oaths and loyalty review boards. In an effort to weed out potential communist sympathizers, the U.S. government began requiring loyalty oaths from federal employees. These oaths required employees to swear their allegiance to the U.S. government and denounce communism. Additionally, loyalty review boards were established to investigate the backgrounds of government workers and determine their loyalty. This led to many innocent people being unfairly labeled as communists or communist sympathizers and losing their jobs. Number 1. The Communist Witch Hunt. The seeds of McCarthyism were planted during the first Red Scare in the early 1920s. But it wasn't until the late 1940s and early 1950s that the fear of communism reached a fever pitch in the United States. The term, McCarthyism, is named after Senator Joseph McCarthy, who rose to fame by making sensational and unsubstantiated claims of communist infiltration in the U.S. government. Set in the USA during the height of the Cold War, this period was marked by relentless efforts to root out communist sympathizers and spies. With Senator McCarthy at the forefront, this era was characterized by baseless accusations, ruined careers, and widespread fear.